Welcome to our ultimate travel guide to Lisbon. In this video, we'll show you the best sights, food, nightlife, and hidden gems that this vibrant city has to offer. We'll also share some safety tips to help you make the most of your trip. Let's get started. Arrival and accommodations. When you arrive in Lisbon, you'll land at Lisbon Portela Airport, which is only 6 miles from the city center. From there, you can easily get to your accommodation by metro, bus, or taxi. Lisbon has a range of accommodation options to suit all budgets, from hostels to luxury hotels. We recommend staying in the city center, in neighborhoods like Chiado, Baixa, or Alfama, so you can be close to all the main attractions. Sightseeing and attractions. Lisbon is full of things to see and do. Here are some of our favorites. Take a ride on Tram 28. This is a historic tram that takes you through the narrow streets of Lisbon's old neighborhoods. Visit Belém Tower. This iconic tower was built in the 16th century and is a symbol of Portugal's age of discovery. Explore the Alfama neighborhood. This is the oldest neighborhood in Lisbon and is full of narrow streets, colorful buildings, and great views of the city. Visit the Jerónimos Monastery. This beautiful monastery is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and was built in the 16th century. Take a day trip to Sintra. This town is just a short train ride from Lisbon and is known for its beautiful palaces and castles. Food and drink. Lisbon is a food lover's paradise. Here are some dishes and drinks you have to try. Pastéis de Nata. These are delicious custard tarts that are a must-try when in Lisbon. Bifanas. These are pork sandwiches that are perfect for a quick lunch. Bacalhau. This is a traditional Portuguese dish made with salt cod. Ginjinha. This is a cherry liqueur that is a popular drink in Lisbon. Nightlife. Lisbon has a vibrant nightlife scene, with plenty of bars and clubs to choose from. Here are some of our favorites. Pink Street. This street in the Cais do Solter neighborhood is full of bars and clubs. Park Bar. This rooftop bar has great views of the city. Music Box. This club plays a variety of music and is a favorite among locals. Hidden gems. We have some hidden gems to share with you. These are some lesser-known spots in Lisbon that are worth checking out. LX Factory. This former industrial complex has been transformed into a hip neighborhood with art galleries, restaurants, and shops. Miraduro de Graça. This viewpoint offers stunning panoramic views of Lisbon and is less crowded than some of the other popular viewpoints in the city. Calouste Gulbenkian Museum. This museum is home to an impressive collection of art, including works by Rembrandt, Monet, and Renoir. Mercado de Ribeira. This market is a foodie's paradise, with dozens of stalls selling everything from fresh seafood to gourmet cheese. Jardim Botânico. This botanical garden is a peaceful oasis in the heart of the city, with over 18,000 plant species from around the world. Transportation. Getting around Lisbon is easy and affordable, thanks to the city's extensive transportation network. Here are some of the best ways to get around. Metro. Lisbon has a modern and efficient metro system that covers much of the city. There are 4 lines, and trains run from 6:30 a.m. to 1 a.m. every day. You can purchase tickets at the station, and fares are based on the number of zones you travel through. Bus. Lisbon has an extensive bus network that connects all parts of the city. Buses run from early morning until midnight, and you can purchase tickets on board or at the station. Tram. Lisbon's historic trams are a fun and nostalgic way to get around the city. The most famous tram line is Tram 28, which winds its way through the narrow streets of the city center. Be prepared for crowds and long lines, especially during peak tourist season. Taxis are plentiful in Lisbon, and fares are affordable compared to other European cities. You can hail a taxi on the street or use one of the many taxi apps available. Bike. Lisbon has a growing network of bike lanes, and renting a bike is a great way to explore the city at your own pace. There are several bike rental companies in the city, and many hotels offer bike rentals to guests. Safety. Lisbon is generally a safe city, but like any tourist destination, it's important to be aware of potential safety risks. Here are some safety tips to keep in mind during your trip to Lisbon. Be aware of pickpockets. Pickpocketing is a common problem in Lisbon, especially in crowded tourist areas. Keep your belongings close to you and be aware of your surroundings. Stay in well-lit areas at night. Like any city, it's a good idea to stay in well-lit areas at night and avoid walking alone in secluded areas. Be cautious with taxis. Make sure to use licensed taxis and agree on a fare before getting into town. It's also a good idea to have the address of your destination written down in case there's a language barrier. Be mindful of your surroundings. It's important to be aware of your surroundings and trust your instincts. If something doesn't feel right, don't hesitate to leave the area or seek help. Beware of scam artists. Lisbon has its share of scam artists who may try to take advantage of tourists. Be cautious of people offering unsolicited services or asking for money. Additional tips. Before we wrap up, here are some additional tips for your trip to Lisbon. Wear comfortable shoes. Lisbon is a hilly city with many cobblestone streets, so make sure to wear comfortable shoes. Learn some Portuguese. While many people in Lisbon speak English, learning a few Portuguese phrases can go a long way in connecting with locals and experiencing the culture. Take a sunset cruise. Watching the sunset over Lisbon from the water is a truly magical experience. There are many companies that offer sunset cruises along the Tagus River. That's all for our ultimate travel guide to Lisbon. We hope this video has inspired you to visit this beautiful city and given you some ideas for your trip. Whether you're interested in history, food, or nightlife, Lisbon has something for everyone. So, pack your bags and get ready for an adventure of a lifetime in Lisbon. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.